Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, almost said Monday, Thursday, January 2nd. And today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, Cony, NVDY, Misty, and AMZY. I know I said we'll cover the trades, but this is actually, somewhat of a recap. It's not a Monday recap. I guess we can call it a Thursday recap because obviously the markets were closed yesterday on New Year's Day. So again, Happy New Year. So today the markets are back open. People are going back to work. It's the start of the new year, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So we got a lot of work to do, right? We got a lot of goals to achieve. So let's just get to it. So right now I have up TSLY. So TSLY, again, obviously there was no trades because the market was closed. So we'll look at their synthetic. They're sitting at a 480 synthetic. Tesla's price is at 403.84. And this synthetic, just like the others, expires on February 21st, 2025. I did update the earnings estimated date, and that's showing to be January 29th, which is this month, obviously, end of this month. So we'll look forward to that. All right. Now let's go to where we stand. As far as the current positions. All right, so a lot of trades here. And if we look at expiration date first, actually, it looks like everything expires this Friday. So between today and tomorrow, they'll have to make the decision on when to close these trades. But for now, how are these trades doing? Well, the 455 you see highlighted, obviously, we have 3 sets of contracts with that strike price, about 26,000 contracts or so with a 455. And currently 455 versus the 403.84, it's 12.67% out of the money, right? So right now, in order for us to lose this trade, right, Tesla would have to go up more than 12.67%, right? Obviously, that's a stretch in 2 days, but you never know. The market could be green. However, there is actually a break-even price too, which I don't discuss much, but it would have to, really go above that price for us to really lose. But in the end, right now, we're looking pretty good. I mean, 12.67% out of the money with 2 trading days. Hey, I'll take that. I will take that. All right. I know a commenter asked if I could put the price of Tesla on the screen, I guess, when I'm reviewing the strikes. So maybe, I don't know, I'll have to consider shifting something on the top, like put the TSLY and Tesla price over in the middle here on this view, and then I'll move the 30-day IV and shares to the left. I don't know. I think that'll work. Let me know. All right, let's continue. There's a little tiny contracts here. 450 contracts, 450, 250, 12.05% out of the money, and then 430 contracts, 440, 8.95% out of the money. So, yeah, again, all of these expire, tomorrow. So we'll see how things go. Right now, we're looking pretty good. We kind of covered the rest about the outstanding shares and all that jazz, so we don't need to do that. So let's just go to the recap. Recap is we have a 30-day IV of Tesla being 71%. The higher that IV, the higher that percentage, the higher premium we can make, which is great. Outstanding shares, 77.4 mil. Total net income is 484,000, which at least it's income. That's a distribution of a penny. It's actually getting freaking cold in here. I gotta zipper up my little hoodie. Give me just 1 second. There we go. All right. Daily income, nothing. Daily yield, 0.01%. Annualize that sucker. It's only 2.28%. All right. So let's move on to the reaction. So for today's reaction, I'll have a couple goals here, right? All goals for all of us. And number 1 is health, right? Health, what do I mean? Well, take care of yourself, right? How do you take care of yourself? Well, you watch what you eat. You make sure you exercise, right? You just do things that are a benefit to your health, whether you're young or old, it doesn't matter, One thing I mentioned in the Discord, I recently bought a bike. Haven't had a bike in years, but now my son's into riding bikes, so it's awesome. I've been on that thing freaking every day. We've been riding bikes together, and it's just never thought riding a bike is actually that much exercise, but it's fun and it's exercise. Obviously, I still jog when I can, except right now it's freezing out, so it doesn't really help. But anyway, the point is, let's take care of our health, right? So what does that involve? Well, today, what are you guys going to do? I don't know. You tell me. I'm going to do 20 push-ups every hour. And that's going to be 200 push-ups for the day. I can't get to the gym, so that's going to have to suffice. So if you guys are with me, let's do it, all right? 20 push-ups starting at 7 a.m. every hour. If you want to keep each other accountable, we can join the Discord and talk about it there, all right? 20 push-ups. If you have to use your knees, fine. But, again, that's typically the girl push-up, as they say. But hopefully we can build up to real push-ups, all right? So anyway, health. Group A declares in 20 days on January 22nd. So look out for that. All right. So income-wise, we got synthetic income, 2.3 mil. We got short call income, 484K. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's nothing. It's 4 cents a freaking share. So it's too early to talk about. Rodimator's useless. We'll go right to the IV. And the IV, based on the IV, which is pretty high, 71%. Again, looks like an 85-cent distribution. Now, if you simply just look at the fund's holdings, don't worry, guys. I'm not going to sing Gold Digger based on these holdings because I did on the other video. However, tomorrow's video is another story, right? Because you can't, it gets stale if I'm singing Gold Digger on the same positions, right? Because I did this on, yesterday. I think I sang it twice. But yeah, I know a lot of people, some people get mad and some people love it. And like I said, I may have to change up, the songs. I just got to find, other songs that are relative. Maybe not even to this, to other things, to keep, I got to keep it interesting, right? But anyway, these are the positions we saw. They all expire January 3rd. The synthetic is in a disaster position. The synthetic is actually negative 198 mil when you net the two together. And assets under management for TSLY total to be $1.1 billion. Okay, $1.1 billion. All right, moving on. Obviously, if you know that phrase, what movie that's from, feel free to quote that in the comments down below. All right, so here is NVDY. Okay, NVDY has 3 synthetic positions. We know that. We have the 148, the 138, and the 127. NVIDIA is at 134, okay? So they're essentially kind of in the middle, but it's like, okay. But all of them expire 2/21, so they still have 51 days to, see what happens. However, earnings happens before 2/21. Earnings happens on February 19th, which is obviously next month. So we'll see. Again, this is estimated earnings date. The earnings date, as we've seen, can change. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, so let's go to the weeklies tab, and we'll see what we got. Anything in gray we talked about before, so we will not talk about again. All right, so as far as tomorrow, NVIDIA has 52,018 contracts with a 138 strike price. That's 2.76% out of the money. So again, best case scenario, NVIDIA closes below the 138. NVIDIA right now, it's at 134.29. But again, new year could be new green or it could be red again. I don't know. We've been kind of red as of late. So who knows what to expect? Nobody knows jack, right? Plus we have, the president's swap essentially, right? The inauguration was at January 20th. That's coming up. So there's a lot of crazy things coming up that, could benefit the market. But again, you don't know. The market is going to market, right? Where nobody knows what the hell they're talking about. Nobody knows what's going to happen. The market is going to do what its thing. Obviously, some bigger funds have more control of what the market does, which, is that fair? I don't know. That's another story for another day. But it is what it is. We can only do our best with our little bit of money to try to make as much money as we can. But anyway, that's for that position. I don't know how we got onto that ramble, but The other position is expiring next week, January 10th, and that's I didn't color code it, but both of them are 141 strikes, about 55,000 contracts, and that is 5% out of the money, okay? 5% out of the money, and that's for these 2 trading days for this week, and then the 5 for next week, okay? That's 7 trading days. So that's going to be close. It's going to be tight, but we'll see how things end up. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. Outstanding shares we covered in the other video, so I won't repeat myself there. But the recap is the 30-day IV of Nvidia sits at 44.87%. Total outstanding shares, 62,475,000. Which, by the way, now that I'm like covering that and I'm thinking about shifting things, I'm starting to think people don't really care about the outstanding share number. So maybe that is irrelevant for the recap. But I don't know. Let's continue, though. Income is a loss, though. It's $5.2 million loss, all right? So, yeah, we stop there. Reaction, all right? Well, new year, right? We talked about health, obviously. Up next, family, right? Take care of your family. I mean, everyone knows this. Or spend more time with your family and, do your thing, right? If you're not signed up to coach your kids, consider doing it. I definitely recommend it. Because it's not something that'll be available and around forever. And believe me, your kids will appreciate it. They may not say that now. They may not act that way now. But they definitely will, when they get older. So, just the little things. Think about the little things. You want to go for a walk? Yeah, sure, let's go. You want to walk the dog with me? You want to go for a bike ride? Or, I don't know, whatever. You want to play a video game with them? Not like I know how to play video games, but, it's just the little things. Obviously, be a better husband, be a better dad, be a better mom, whatever you are, right? Be a better, child to your own parents, right? But anyway, the point is, it's a new year. Let's shake things up and do our best to be, take care of our family, right? That's all we could do. And how are we going to do that? Well, maybe dividends, right? Retiring on dividends would certainly help allow more time with family and friends, of course. Don't forget your friends. All right, let's go to payment information. What do we got? Well, NVDY, they do declare today, so look out for that. That may be happening during this video. So, again, I think I predicted under $1, and the reason for that is they didn't really make any income this month, right? And if you look at last month, yeah, they paid over $1. They paid $1.18. But they lost $1.08 this month, right? So if you go down here, the IV would show they're going to get paid 87 cents. Obviously, they had the carryover over here, $1.22. So, I don't know, whatever. They'll declare it today, and we'll be able to still qualify for the distribution if we do buy into it today, if you are interested in NVIDIA. Okay. Now, what do we got? What do we got with NVIDIA Holdings? Well, we got, synthetics, and they're borderline crap at the moment. But, it's, again, we said, like, the price of NVIDIA is in the middle of the 3. But in due time, that'll play out how it plays out. Now, the other positions we see January 3rd and January 10th under QSIP. All right? But, again, we talked about those. Let them play out how they do. The total synthetic does net to a negative, though, negative 28 mil. The assets under management for NVIDIA is 1.4 billion. All right. The NAV is 23.36, trade price 23.35. All right. So that's NVIDIA. Up next is Misty. They have a synthetic 315. That's their only synthetic. And right now they're 8%. That price of MSTR is 8% below that synthetic strike. Next earnings for MSTR is showing to be next month, February 4th, which is obviously before this synthetic expiration. But as you know, I don't think MSTR earnings are ever anything too impressive except what they bought in Bitcoin, right? But we'll see, man. We'll see. Trades. All right. So Misty, let's see what do they got for this week. They do still have something, right? 1,250 contracts they left open, 330 strike price, 13.94% out of the money. Wow. 2 trading days, hey, I'll take that all day. Now, the rest of them expire next week, and they got scattered-y-do. I'm just going to go down the line, not in any amount order, but 13,000 contracts, 332.50 strike price, 14.81% out of the money. Hey, that's okay, right? But again, this is for 7 days. All right, and MSTR has been tanking, so at any point in time, it's going to go boop to the moon. All right, up next, we have 2 sets of contracts, about what, 3,500 approximately, with a 312.50 strike price. That's 7.9% out of the money. That's tight. But then we have, at 320, we got 7,727 contracts. Again, 320, 10.49% out of the money. All right, that's a little better, I guess. And then we got 13,108 contracts, 330 again, but this is for next week, 13.94% out of the money. And then we got 11,805, 307.50. This is really tight, 6.17% out of the money. So again, we got scattered-y-do, which is good, but let it play out as it does. 30-day IV, 91%. Let's get that sucker up to 100. Can we do it? 100. All right. Anyway, outstanding shares, 59.7 mil. We have income. We have income, ladies and gentlemen. We have $94,720,609. I will take it. That calculates to be $1.59, like my calculator. Daily income of 11 cents. Daily yield, 0.43%. And annualized yield, 157%. Sucker. Yeah, 157%. That's awesome. All right, that's good. They're making money on the weeklies. A lot of money on the weeklies. We like to see that. All right, now we talked about health. We talked about family. Now, if we're going to be alive and healthy, if we're going to take care of our family, we need money. So we got to make the most money that we can in this year. All right, how are we going to do that? Is it through YieldMax? Who the hell knows, right? There's going to be a lot of competition coming out. There's going to be a lot of different options, and we have to make sure we look around and we talk about, and that includes me, right? I need to cover the other funds that are performing, right? Performing well. Now, obviously, how are we going to do that? Most people, well, the majority of people just do growth, right? They do simple growth. They invest in indexes, and and that works. It does work. The indexes typically go over what do they average, 10% a year? That's awesome. However, we're at least I'm at the point where I want income. All right. Yes, I have a 401k, and that's growth. Okay. I can't control that though. There's limited options, and that's growth. But I'm talking about our taxable income. What the money that we can use now. What are we doing? I mean, I'm producing income. So I'm producing the maximum income that I can. So that's why I need to make the most money this year. I need to make enough money to pay the bills with that income coming from the stocks, the ETFs, and I want to have enough money to reinvest. And that's without new money. That's without work money, okay? Work money's in charge of other things, all right? Everything has a freaking job this year, but we need to make the most money we can. And I wish you all the best of luck. Set some goals, all right? Set some goals each month. Maybe break it down by month. It's just easier. So you get an idea. Okay, this is my goal this month. And don't be too aggressive either. I mean, be reasonable, but just lay it out and then share your goals, all right? We need to know what is your goal, but make your goal, all right? Anyway, Group D declares in 13 days, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. You ready? Synthetic income, $6.4 million loss. Yuck. Well, don't worry. We got weekly incomes, 94.7 mil. So that's a total net income of 88.2 mil. If we use the total income, that produces $1.48 per share. If we use the weekly income, that's $1.59 per share. Now, Misty can use the Rotometer based on what they have. And the Rotometer says we will get paid $3.06, which is 151% yield if all things happen equally. Obviously, they won't, but this is just a guesstimate, right? The Rotometer guesstimate. And then, of course, you look at the IV, which is pretty good. I mean, 100% is better, but it's at 92%. So a 92% yield would pay $1.85. So again, Misty's next payment, right now I'm showing could be between 185 and 306. I know a user or a commenter asked, why don't you ever share the carry forward, right? The carry forward. Well, right now it's actually, if you look, the debit and the credit carry forward is, well, it's actually a debit, right? So we have 225 million in debit carry forward, and then 149 million in credit carry forward. So it's currently in a debit position. So, but I don't really use that unless it's time to talk about estimates anyway, because that's kind of irrelevant. So what's the point? But anyway, Misty Holdings, yeah, man. Yeah, this is some gold digger status, but maybe not after today. I think I saw some green, maybe. Synthetic it's negative 119. So yeah, that's a disaster. And look at all these damn trades. I'm not going through them. We'll just go right to the assets under management, and that total is 1.5 billion. All right, the NAV is 26.29, trade price 26.31. Right, look at that cash. Damn, that's a lot of cash. What are you doing with that? 1.6 bill in cash? Wow. Okay. All right. Anyway, so that's Misty. All right. We talked about Misty. Fun, right? Fun stuff. Now we talk about AMZY. AMZY. Amazon's next earnings estimate is for February 6th, 2025. Now, if we look at their current positions, they have a 210 synthetic, which is doing well because Amazon's at 219. So check. And expiration dates, let's see. Okay, they got trades expiring tomorrow. So let's take a look. Are they going to win? They have 11,035 contracts, 225 strike price, 2.56% out of the money. And then 760 contracts, 230 strike price, 4.84% out of the money. Are they going to win? I don't know, but they look like they will. Because Amazon, don't move that much, but you never know. We'll see. All right. Assets under management, 264,000. The NAV is 1885, trade price 1881. That's a 4-cent gap, but who cares? 30-day IV of Amazon is 30%. That's decent, I guess, for Amazon. IV estimate, 44 cents. Group D declares in 13 days on January 15th with Misty. Okay, Cony is up. Coin next earnings estimate. I show, again, Google told me, February 20th, 2025. Is that accurate? I don't know. You tell me. But let's look at the holdings. Oh, yeah. We got some gold digging here, right? We got some gold digging. And yeah, I don't know, man. It's not good, but don't worry. I'm not going to sing. I sang for this the other day. We went deep into the lyrics. But yeah, they're 12 to 28% underwater on their synthetics. So let's talk about the weeklies. The top two spots, those call credit spreads expire tomorrow. And then the bottom three, I'm talking about the blue section, expire next Friday. So let's take a look at the contracts. Outstanding shares, 525 contracts, 270 strike price, 8.74% of the money. That should be, I don't know. That should be good, but it's a small position, so who cares? We care about this one. 40,580 contracts, 270. Again, 270, 8.74% of the money. That is definitely not safe, but we'll see. We shall see. Let's see. Assets under management, still over a bill. And the NAV is 1302, trade price 1304. Again, market's been selling off, so Cony is back in the crapper. 30-day IV, 68%. IV estimate, 69 cents. Group C declares in 6 days, which is next week, on January 8th. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's go to the pre-market because the stock market is back open today. Woohoo! But it's unfortunate because we have to go back to work. Yay. Unity Software stock is rallying, and Roaring Kitty posted a meme. Well, I guess they're just two different things. Roaring Kitty, this guy, This guy is freaking rich off GameStop, Shoulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Anyway, so this is as of 5:36 a.m. All right, I guess I'm making good time. This is a short video, though, because it's a recap video. Tesla is up 1.38%. It's at 409.39. TSLY is up 1.47%. It's at 14.48. Nvidia is up 1.23%. It's at 135.94. NVDY is up 1.03%. It's at 23.59. Coin is up 4.55%. It's at 259.59. Cony is up 3.68%. It's at 13.52. MSTR is up 6.25%. It's at 307.72. MSTY is up 4.9%. It's at 27.60. TSLY is up 2.76%. It's at 28.29. I may, as you guys know, I cleared out my options. I cleared them out. So I'm sitting on cash. I was really hoping for kind of a red day, but I may start some positions. I'm thinking TSLL and TNA today, but we'll see. And both are green, as you can see, unfortunately. But this isn't a range I'm comfortable with trading TNA. And by the way, I would, trading an index is much, safer than trading an individual underlying, especially leverage. I know this one, this is a triple leveraged index, right? Versus a 2x Tesla. What do you consider safer? I still consider the 3x index, right? Anyway, TNA is up 1.36%. It's at 42.45. AMD is up 0.49%. It's at 10.16. AMZY is up 1.22%, 1904. Bitcoin is up 2.09%, 96K. BitX is up a lot, 7.34%, 55.55. Yeah, I can't afford that one anymore. So bye-bye. Soxol finally come back up, 3.9% increase, 28.18. Super microcomputer, it's up 1.87%, 3108. SMCY is up 2.2. What the hell did I get it to? 0.27%, 2586. Palantir is up 1.23%, 7656. Platy. Hello, Platy. Platy is up 1.33%. It's at 7164. Tissom's down. We got red. We got red on the screen. It's down 0.22%, 197.06. That means TSMY is down 0.74%, 1886. Mara coming back up 4.11%, 1746. And that wraps it up, guys. That wraps it up, guys and gals. So this is the Thursday recap, right? Thursday freaking recap, because the market was closed yesterday. And we're back to it. It's a new year. Let's whoop some ass this year. Let's make a crap load of money. So as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, well, I'll try again tomorrow. I will try my hardest. Oh, by the way, I have, since it's the end of December ended, I did my updates since obviously yesterday was a holiday, so I was able to get it done yesterday. I did the Retire Now account update, which talks about how much I made in options trading and dividend/distribution income, and if I achieved my goals on that account. And then that comes out 3 p.m. today, and then tomorrow I'll have the Dividend Car account. I know everyone loves the Dividend Car account. I do too. That comes out tomorrow at 3 p.m. I recorded both of them already, so they're posted. So you can go check them out. It will premiere at 3 p.m. So you get one for today, 3 p.m., and another for tomorrow at 3 p.m. So hopefully you guys can go enjoy those that series. All right. Anyway. What else do we got? I think that's pretty much it, right? Outside of saying, thank you. Thank you for a fantastic year, 2024. Obviously, my YouTube channel has grown more than I would have thought. So thank you. You guys helped me, obviously, for number one, watching, number two, liking, commenting, all that activity helps my channel. So again, thank you very much for that. Outside of that, I have to say, if you made it this far in the video, want to prove it, you gotta say the keyword. What is the freaking keyword today? I don't know. It's January 2nd, right? January 2nd, right? So, today's keyword. We started talking about health. So, I'm going to make you all accountable. So, you have to name, I know I'm giving you guys way too much work today, but you have to give me one thing you're going to do today, which is going to better your health. If you want to join the push-up challenge with me, 20 push-ups every hour from 7 p.m. to 4 p.m. Let's do it, all right? You can do that, or tell me what you're going to do to better your health today in the comments down below. So you can either type, I'm in for the push-up challenge, or just explain what you're going to do. If you're going for a walk, you're going to do jumping jacks, you're going to do squats, you're going to go to the gym, you're going to go run, you're going to do this, that, the other thing. I don't know. It's not hard, guys. Just do something, right? Burn some damn calories, because we know we love eating, right? We can't stop eating because we're Americans. We just eat. That's what we do. We're good at eating. So we need to make sure we're also good at exercising, right? But yeah, so that's the keyword if you made it this far in the video. So sorry to bore you with such lame keywords, but again, let's have fun with it. It's a new year, right? Everyone's going back to the gym. That's what they do. That's why I didn't go to the gym yesterday. But, for today, what are we doing ourselves, right? In our own home, outside, what are we going to do? I always love, exercising outside is the best. I always say that, right? I don't go to a gym to sit on a freaking treadmill, to go on an elliptical. No. If I go to the gym, it's for weights, because I don't have the luxury of what they have at my house. So that's why I would go to the gym. If you want to just ride a bike, outside is the best. Of course, if you have a place to do it, it helps, or safe place, of course. But anyway, enough yapping. All right, it's Thursday. I got to go back to work. I'm sure most of you have to go back to work, or you're probably driving to work. But yeah, let's get through this day. We got this. Let's get some goals set. Let's have a good freaking year, man. Maybe some of us can retire this year. Me, probably definitely not. But hopefully I can become closer. I just want to get closer and closer and closer to retirement, or being able to retire. That's more important, right? I'm not saying I'm actually going to retire. I just want to be able to retire, all right? I want to be able to make more than what my job pays me, all right? And that way, when I get to that point, then I can actually have the option to, okay? Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. All right, guys. Outside of that, I got nothing. So again, thank you for a fantastic 2024. And then cheers to hopefully an even better 2025. All right? Hang in there. Let's make money together. All right. Have a good one. Have a great day. Have a great week. Let's do this. All right? 20 push-ups. Go. Later.